What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka All Fires, and with the release of the second Deadpool in Wolverine trailer, it really feels like excitement is starting to reach an all-time peak, close to something like it was for, say, Spider-Man No Way Home or Avengers Endgame. Now, the reason I reference those two movies specifically, and because we know Deadpool will be traveling all over the multiverse, we suspect that there are going to be some major MCU cameos. During this film, that's where we pick up yesterday, with multiple industry insiders and all at once flocking to social media to start talking about how insane and, in some words, mind-blowing the post-credit scenes were, and we're going to go over what was said. But this is where the story gets super interesting, as apparently Mark Ruffalo has now passed his crown as the spoiler king over to Deadpool creator Rob Liefeld, who weighed in and confirmed these industry insider social media posts. We're going to talk about what was said about the post-credit scene, what Rob Liefeld said, and then speculate just a little bit as to what this all could mean for the two post-credit scenes for Deadpool and Wolverine. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do, everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers and reviews to the occasional industry insider repper, and everything in between. So that sort of things for you. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below that will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner to coincide with X-Men 97's finale next month. Again, all you got to do be a subscriber, leave a comment if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so I am going to issue the lightest of spoiler warnings for this video, even though there weren't a ton of details included in all these reports. Again, Rob Liefeld is an official source, because not only is he Deadpool's creator, but he's confirmed he's seen the behind the scenes and the film. A lot of it he would know what he's talking about, and he sort of confirmed a report that, well, we're going to go ahead and deduce it. It's not that hard to figure out what they were talking about. We'll break that down in a second, but in the meantime, if you want to go into the unknown, not knowing if these details about the post-credit scenes are somehow going to ruin your Deadpool and Wolverine experience, now would be the time to back out. Otherwise, let's dive in. Okay, so as I mentioned in the prologue, the Twitter sphere was absolutely on fire yesterday, with multiple anonymous Twitter scoopers starting to talk about the post-credit scenes for Deadpool in all at once. But the genesis seems to be none other than My Time to Shine Hello, who tweeted out this seemingly first. I might be wrong about the timing here, because there were so many people retweeting and talking about it in threads, but seems like hers was the first, and this is what she said, quote, "Oh my god, this is too good, I'm not going to ruin this, but the post-credit scene in Deadpool and Wolverine is so mind-blowing. I can't believe they were able to pull this off without anybody knowing. Now, we would normally report on that anyway, but the very first reply, if you go to that thread right now, is the creator of Deadpool himself, Rob Liefeld, who has seen Deadpool and Wolverine both on set and a cut of the film, saying he's not lying to you. Which amazing, Rob, thanks for the confirmation. But you're supposed to leave some plausible deniability there, especially if you're Rob Liefeld, and you have to imagine that if anybody over at Marvel sees this, they're going to ask him to remove that. So I'm not sure how long that's going to be up. That's why we have the screenshot now. In the meantime, again, because he's seen the film, he's confirming that whatever this post-credit scene is absolutely nuts, and because of the way it was framed in the discussion, the way that My Time to Shine Hello says they were able to film this without anybody knowing, you have to imagine it's got to do with some specific cameos. Now, if you're on the clock about 6 months when people started tweeting about what we thought was the post-edit scene, there was a lot of pizza time being thrown around, which we all assumed to mean that at some point in a post-edit scene we may see Tobey Maguire Spider-Man crossed over with Deadpool and Wolverine in a major multiversal lead-in for what we would hope is a Tobey Maguire and even an Andrew Garfield appraisal for either Spider-Man 4 and or Secret Wars at the end of the multiverse saga. Now, outside of a Tobey Maguire appearance in a post-credit scene, because we haven't heard by any that he'd be a part of the film or in the third act, there's really only a short list of names that would be mind-blowing or really would live up to the way that the conversation got framed yesterday on Twitter, only because you had multiple scoopers saying that they didn't want to ruin it. Think about that, the people who normally give us most of the details that we can trust, saying that this one is so good they don't want to spoil it. Outside of Tobey Maguire, there's really only a short list of names, and from the MCU, that we could see in a post-credit scene that would be mind-blowing. Obviously, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is one of of them, but outside of that it's the OG and dead Avengers like Natasha Romanoff, Steve Rogers, or even Tony Stark, Iron Man. Those are the names that I could imagine would be on the list of I can't believe they filmed this and nobody knew, not any of the current 616 Avengers, and only because we suspect that we may see them during the film or crossover in the future with Deadpool and Wolverine. It's got to be some of those returning characters that would be a huge deal, and if it was announced prior, that's what would live up to being mind-blowing. That's why Rob Field probably said something along the lines of he ain't lying. I think it's also important to note that because of the way that the Spider-Man IP is structured in a deal with Marvel, it wouldn't be as easy as just having Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man show up. Now of course Sony and Marvel work closely together. Could that deal have been worked out? Yeah, absolutely. But also it would be much easier for Marvel to just pick characters that they actually have autonomy over, say like one of their returning OG X-Men, and I can't imagine what amount of money they would have had to pay for a cameo like this. But we've already heard that Chris Evans may be involved with this film as a different variant returning from the Fantastic Four Human Torch in the first place, so maybe not out of the realm of possibility to have him suited up as a Steve Rogers variant at the end of the film lead into Nomad ? More on that in a separate video. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. What do you think that they're alluding to here with these cameos, and what would be your dream post-credit scene that would really blow your mind? I am all ears as always. Quickly let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel, and as I've said we're just going to continue to do that until the PlayStation 5 Pro or the PlayStation 6 comes out. We're also going to start giving away things more frequently here, maybe of a little lesser value like graded comics etc., only because Marvel Studios has far less releases this year and the PlayStation 5 has been out for a while. Either way, for any future giveaways here at the channel, regardless of the prize, all the same rules will always apply. All you got to do is be a subscriber, so hit the sub button, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, more videos you comment on the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos in the same way we're doing here live with my voice in the comments shown on screen. So please be safe and vigilant on YouTube or really any other platform. Realize anybody can take a content creator's photo, claim to be that content creator. It's all a ruse and scam to try to get you to pay for shipping for a prize that doesn't exist. Keep in mind, no content creator, if you win something, will ever charge you for shipping. If you should get a spam comment like that on YouTube or really any platform, just report it to the respective platform, as they are far faster and far more thorough about getting to it than the content creator. And while you can let the content creator know, I assure you they are doing everything in their power to get rid of those comments as well. Now the best way to keep up with the channel has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, and as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name All Fires. And while I'd sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around, we'll be posting again real soon.